Good morning. Today is Sunday, 7 o'clock in the morning, and about to go and get some breakfast before the second day of my conservation wildlife filmmaking course here in Norfolk. Hello. Just having a look at flying drones for filmmaking. Sabine's taking pictures of me. So many books on conservation and wildlife filmmaking. This one was written by the people who are here, Madeline and Piers. This is written by them as well, and this one, and this one. This is a BBC book, and a story written by Piers, who's running the course. Fiction book. So there are lots of books on conservation, and I've just picked up two now, so it's so reduced here. One's conservation filmmaking, and the second is Wild Pages, the Wildlife Filmmakers Resource Guide, which has lots of addresses and lists of people you can work with, and suggestions and things. And I'm now going to go and see if I can get Piers to sign them while he's here, and hopefully Maddie as well, who's written part of the book. This is Piers.
Well, our next one is
he's now signing
July.
the books. This is the man himself. He's famous now. This one looks really good.
Yeah, it really is. You have to get Jason to sign this as well.
Yeah, I'm going to get Maddie
yeah.
to sign this one as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's going in the Oceans Project Library.
Good luck, Oceans Project.
Yeah. You get your name before Piers as well. Very good.
Well, I did most of the work and it was my idea, so that's
Excellent.
quite right.
We've got that on camera now.
It's official.
Fantastic. So this is Jason here. He's been teaching us this weekend as well, and just getting him to sign the book. The other one. See, official. That's official. Jason signature. Lovely. Had a really good morning so far. We've just been learning about pre-production processes and how to fund your films, and now we're going to go outside, I think, and have a practice at making some little documentaries. So really looking forward to that. Oh, it's so beautiful out here this morning. It smells really fresh and clear, and a little bit of sunshine. It's lovely. We're just breaking into our groups now, so we've got 3 different sections or workstations to go through, and we're doing recording interviews and how to present. Our group now are going with Mike, who's worked for the BBC and a few other big companies. He's worked with David Attenborough people. We're going to do some filming, like interviews over the shoulder. I think we're going to talk about climate change, and we've got 5 set questions we're going to go over with him, and we're going to take it in turns in being the camera operator, the sound boom operator, director, interviewer and interviewee, so it should be quite good fun. First thing we have to do is try and work out where to set up the camera so that the person being interviewed doesn't have to be squinting into the sun to get the best shots. So I think we're going to go over here with a nice natural background.
Hello, I'm filming Sarah now.
That'd be good actually.
I've never heard of those.
They're really good.
Sarah, you're on. So what are you doing now?
I'm going to be interviewing this chap here
David.
about climate change, and he is a random passerby.
I'm a random passerby
Yes.
in the woods.
Good.
So
Random.
we're practicing.
So what's your name, Mr. Random? I'm John Random.
So I've
I'll
got a
still be
list of
David.
questions. I've got 5 questions to ask my passerby about climate change, and we're filming with this really fancy camera here over my shoulder. So we'll be able to see him, but we'll be able to just see my back.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And
And we're
I'm the director.
And you're directing.
If I'd known, I'd have had a shave. And,
No, you look random. That's good.
You look like a random passerby. It's good.
Good.
So yeah, so all I have to do is remember the questions. So.
Well, we will see your shoulders, so you can
Exactly,
hide
so
your
I'll be here
paper.
reading like
Right.
this. Yeah.
So,
At this
more
camera.
to follow.
Yeah. Such a cool camera they're using. You can see here. Looks pretty cool. And this is the boom. We're doing some. We're playing with the camera here, trying to get some reflections in eyes. This is the international team. Bernard's from Norway, and Sabine's from Paris in France. So international team. Some serious photography going on here. We're just doing some cutaways now of our interview with the team.
natural events which result in the release of certain gases.
So we're now headed to Group 2 to do some work with peers, and we'll have a camera operator, second camera, director, camera assistant and a presenter. And we're doing some walking backwards whilst we film, making a little short thing, just introducing ourselves. I'm on sound now, hence the headphones, and we've just wired up our presenter, which is Sabine, with the microphone, and attached this to the cameraman here, and attached to me. So I've now got sound, which is quite strange. Here we've got our second camera, doing behind the scenes, filming the making of. Piers is giving us some advice here. So my second job is actually to hold on to the cameraman and look behind me and make sure he doesn't fall in any holes, because he's walking backwards, and the director's quite busy as well there. There he is!
Well, most of them end up being believers.
So this should be fun.
You'll want to...
Is it sharp now or?
And now, that's the next exercise. Sarah? She's still exercising how to smile on the camera. But otherwise, can you say us something?
Well, I'm just recording sound at the moment.
That was recording, wasn't it?
So I'm picking up all the different noises, which is quite interesting. And I can't leave his side.
Did you press this button?
And
here?
the
No.
microphone
You
is
press that?
Yeah.
here.
Oh, you took a
You've been
still.
taking
So I
still.
Yes.
That's horrible.
So,
How is it?
So all I have in my
Yeah,
ears
so
right now is Sabine.
when you're all ready to record,
and
press
everyone
that
else.
button there.
Poor
And
Sarah.
you'll see a little red
Hard
circle
life.
here.
Yeah.
torture.
So when you...
I just keep watching lost eye contact.
Do it again. I'm working with the craziest crew ever.
This is so much fun.
They're both nuts.
This is why you like us. Welcome to the club.
We just finished our second film little role there, so we're now headed over to section 3, and we're working with Jason now, and we're doing an interview with an animal. Not interviewing an animal, but we're filming an animal and doing a live interview at the same time, so this should be quite fun. We're switching roles again, so we've got a camera operator, second camera, director, interviewer and an interviewee. Sounds like me.
For my unconscious incompetence.
Well, I've just directed a little film, which is quite intense.
And smile.
Here's the
Otherwise
tortoise
we'll
here.
baby. You don't have to eat her.
He's the star of the little film.
Come on, Bernie. It's only my thing.
Finished our filming outside now. I think we're going to edit and have a look at them together in the room, so it should be interesting. What do you think the government could do to tackle climate change?
I think they could do a lot of things. They could be a lot more proactive.
Well, sadly that's the end of our course. Just packing up the car, heading back to Chester and then back to the lakes tomorrow. So, saying goodbye, but hope I had a really good time, met loads of cool people, and excited to start making some conservation films. We're just heading back on the motorway, driving back. I fell asleep actually, just woken up. Time for a coffee, stop, and then we'll be back on the way, continue on to Chester.